This is Bricks&Minifigs, a LEGO store not quite like your standard LEGO shop. They sell used LEGO, new LEGO, retired sets, minifigures, as the name implies, BrickHeads, and so much more. They have quite a few Star Wars minifigures. There's nothing crazy rare like Cloud City Boba Fett. In fact, nothing is above $100, so that just shows how common these figures are. The one that is $100 is worth about 10 at best, because you can recreate an exact version with a keychain. I guess nobody told them that. Even so, the set it comes in isn't even that expensive, and it's not really a unique figure, so I don't know what's going on with that. These are organised by price, so here's all the bad ones. I've got no clue what this stuff on the right is. These minifigures are from themes that did not last very long. You can see some classic castle, $100, I think that one came out in a £20 set, some Lord of the Rings, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a lot of cool stuff. Honestly, might be the best part of the store. It's just really unique. A lot of these themes really should come back. Over here we have some of the original LEGO themes, which I think is really cool. That's Johnny Thunder from like 1997, and just a lot of cool stuff like pirates and knights, and I think that knight's quite new. Loads of pirates. I wish they would just bring pirates back, but I mean they kind of have, but yeah. And then not that much Ninjago. Honestly, I'm surprised because Ninjago is still very popular and has been like for the last 10 years. There's also the LEGO Batman movie series 1 here for some reason. I don't know if there's any DC or Marvel figures that are obscenely expensive. Even though I'm not a big Marvel fan at all, I can appreciate a fair amount of these figures. By that I mean the ones that are in the CMFs. DC on the other hand is something I care a little bit more about. I don't think the prices are amazing here, but for the most part the figures do look pretty good. Here's their BrickHeads collection, or at least most of it. Ever since BrickHeads first came out in 2017, I thought the idea was great. It just really conveys the character very well. Marvel is a little bit more colourful. Personally, I don't think a lot of these translated great into BrickHeads like Thanos or Hulk, but they did their best. I've been to Disneyland Paris. It was a laugh, but I'm not exactly a Disney fanatic, but I do think these look pretty good, like every single one of them. They did a really good job. These aren't official minifigures, but I think they are printed on real LEGO. There is an entire custom set. I presume this is real LEGO, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, which is pretty cool. This dragon is $80. I believe it came out in a £35 set, so that's kind of wild. There's also some other animals. This is pretty cool. They have the Ghostbusters Firehouse. This has been retired for ages and pretty fair price, I think. This is their wall of used LEGO sets, and to be honest, nothing other than the Shackleton boat really stood out to me. There's also some superhero sets down below. This is mostly Simpsons minifigures. I've made a whole video on all of the LEGO Simpsons minifigures, so I'll put a link to that in the pinned comment. And moving on to the other side of the room, we can see that there is more BrickHeads, which is brilliant. These ones aren't as good. I like the Monkey Kid one, but yeah, also this Pirates of the Caribbean one, $8. I thought that was pretty fair for a retired BrickHead. That's, it's a pretty good deal. There's a pirate set that looks like it's from the 90s, and there's Fabuland, so let's just quickly go over that. The CMFs are organised from what series they came in. On average, these figures are about $9, which is probably fair given how much they go for. I think the most expensive it gets is $20. I'm pretty sure all the prices are actually good, but I'm no expert on CMF minifigure prices. I mean, who is, but yeah, I really like the CMFs. We're on series 27, which is a big number. I did a video on that. There's some more used LEGO. Both of those modulars are 300 used, which is kind of crazy because in 2019 my brother bought the Assembly Square for like £150 brand new. And moving on, another set that my brother had, $350 for the Batmobile. I think it's actually worth that much, so okay. The tumbler, $220. No, the Porg, I got that for £20 on eBay. And Boba Fett helmet was $45. That's actually really good. The Colosseum is a very niche LEGO set, and honestly I'm surprised that it even got made. It's got like no figures. I think it's a really great build, but it's for a very specific type of audience, and $650, believe it or not, is actually a really good deal for this. But what might not be such a good deal are these minifigures. $8 and $7. I was going to say $500 as a ripoff, but it's dollars, not pounds. I forgot that. And finally, we have the other stuff. So yeah, that's it for the shop. Even though 9 times out of 10 you can just find a better deal on eBay, I think Bricks&Minifigs still has a purpose. Not only for people who don't want to deal with eBay, but also because there's no postage costs, and they do actually have quite a few good deals. Yes, I did buy this. I'm an avid Pirates of the Caribbean fan. So I actually cycled here. It was a 20-mile round trip, but I've got a Brompton, so it was practically nothing. No, it's not electric. I never skip leg day. I went across this bridge. I really hope they make a UCS set of this soon. I came from London, and I have to say nothing beats the Leicester Square LEGO store. Nothing. Okay, maybe Billand has one over on us. This BrickHeads is great. The hair looks just like me, and I'm in America, which is strange because as you can see here, there is a basement. You don't get that in London, like, at all. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I've wanted a basement for a while. Thank you so much for watching. Next week I'll be going to the biggest Lego store in all of America, the Mall of America. It certainly is a very interesting Lego store. The amount of builds and stuff that they have on the top, it's like Legoland. It's actually really cool. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss that, because that's going to be a good video, I hope. Goodbye. Oh, and also, if you have any YouTube video ideas at all, just put them in the comments, please, because I want to hear them.